something you didn't brag about, but now it's a fashion way of life in itself with tons of blogs teaching people how to be stylish at a low cost. I mean, there's even a hit song about it. So how can you become a thrifty fashionista? Well, local bloggers Amy Sanda of Cincinnati Thrift and Felicia Wilford of Black Girls Thrift 2, they're going to have the answers. Ladies, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So first off, what got you guys into thrifting and then blogging about it? We'll start with you, Amy.
Well, I've been thrifting since I was a young kid as a way to, save money and be stylish. And then sort of the blog happened when I moved to Cincinnati after about a year. I was looking for a resource and where were the best thrift stores, what sort of dressing rooms they had, that sort of information. So I decided to create it myself since I couldn't find it. And then it just sort of evolved into, how to put together an outfit.
Very cool. Now, what about you?
I started thrifting in college. I wanted to look cute but on a budget. Wanted to be trendy but affordable. So I did some thrifting in college, and then I moved back home to Cincinnati to start grad school. And then in grad school, that's when I really started picking it up. And after I finished grad school, just one as a stress reliever, just going to the thrift store, wanted to do some guilt-free retail therapy. So really been adamant about it, and then I had friends and different coworkers ask me, where did you get that outfit? How did you put that together? Where did you get this and that from? So then I said, I should start blogging about it. So that's how Black Girls Thrift 2 was started.
Very nice. Now, what do you tell someone like me who would love to thrift, but I don't know where to start? I don't even know where to begin. What tips do you give to new or wannabe thrifters?
I would say start small. Things like for your home, like a vase. Very easy to find at thrift stores. They're in abundance. They're everywhere, under $3. Or if you're a woman, you like blazers, so those are everywhere. This one I got at a thrift store, so the rest of my outfit I did too. Blazers are great, easy to try on. Sizes are pretty streamlined.
All right, well,
and very similar to what she said, blazers, that's what really got me thrifting. I was going for the real chic look, but affordable, and blazers was very easy to grab and go and take them to the dry cleaner, clean them up. So I'll start with shirts, pants, also bags and purses. You never can go wrong. You will find a lot of vintage pieces hidden and tucked away at thrift stores. And girls, we all love bags. So bags, and for guys, ties, and men's shirts. You can get some very nice, classic shirts for work or for play for the guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, since I know you guys are wearing items that you got at a thrift store, how much did it cost? Do you remember?
Yeah,
Okay.
This one's the whole outfit's under $20.
See, that's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. What about you?
I think my whole outfit is under 10. I know my skirt, I got this for, it's 100% silk skirt I got for $2. And this top, I got it for $1 or so, and I added these little buttons for 10% or something. So, yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, and that's what I like. Because, you guys both look so nice. And sometimes people think to look nice, you have to spend a lot of money, which you don't have. So I understand that thrifting goes beyond clothes, right? I noticed on your blog you have a lot of things about furniture and curtains, and what are some other tips that you think people don't realize when it comes to thrifting and beyond clothes?
Right, anything you use on a daily basis or in your home, you can actually thrift. End tables are great, couches. I do a lot of decorating with vases. Almost all of our stuff in our kitchen is thrifted. Spice rack, a paper towel holder. Have a great vase that I use for straws, actually, to hold all my straws. So anything like that. And then, of course, the great thing about thrifting is because it's so cheap, you can always make it your own, make it custom. Paint a desk and put it in the front entryway.
Okay. Now, what are your favorite stores here in Cincinnati to
Some
shop?
of my favorite stores, it's in the Cincinnati area in Fairfield, is Valley Thrift. It's a few lights down from my house, so a long day from work, you'll see me just driving down, and I've even been mistaken as a worker there, because I've been there so much, unfortunately. So Valley Thrift, the one in Fairfield and Evendale, and I like all the local Goodwills and Salvation Armies and other local thrift stores, but the one I probably frequent the most is Valley Thrift in Fairfield.
Okay. What about you? What are some of your favorites?
I like to stay close to home, so now I live on the west side, so St. Vincent de Paul is great. Goodwill and Cheviot and Westwood. I enjoy those. Yeah,
Okay.
Good selections.
Now, what are some of you all's best finds when it comes to shopping? I know you gotta have a couple where you're like, I can't believe I got that.
Right.
A lot of times people look for designers. I found Coach bags, Kate Spade bags, but I like things that are a little more unique. Like this necklace is one of my favorites. I got it for a couple dollars, and then something beautiful like a frame with tiny pressed flowers in it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think one of my favorite things I've ever gotten is a picnic basket. It's all wooden picnic basket. I got it for $2 and I adore it. I love it. I've gotten nice bags, vintage Junie and Burke purses and Coach leather purses.
Wow.
And another one, I recently got this yesterday, were these vintage TV trays. And they're about this big. They're amazing. So I'm really excited about using them. So.
That's nice. Now, what do you think are the best tips? Because I feel like when you walk into, let's say, a Goodwill, I feel like you have to have a vision. You have to know where to go. And even if you see something, like if I saw that necklace, I'd have to think, wait, what would I wear it with? Or what, do you guys go through a process? Or is it just you're so used to it at this point? And if you are, what are some tips for people like me?
I would say apply the same principles that you do when regularly shopping. Find something that you're going to wear over and over again. Fit is key. If you have something that's really large on you, it's going to look like a costume. And I think that's one of the fears for thrifting people. Basics are great. Sweaters are a great place to start because there's so many of them at thrift stores. It takes a long time for them to wear out, so usually they're in very good condition and there's a large stock of them.
Okay.
I recommend going when you don't have anything to do. If you are looking for a specific thing and you're trying to hurry up and go to the thrift store to find it, you probably won't. It'll be your luck you don't. So go when it's a Saturday and you really don't have work, you don't have anything to do. You can take some time, browse through all the sections. Look at the purses first because you may find a hidden gem in there. But just take your time, look through things. And just because something doesn't look great on a hanger, it may look good on you. There's been plenty of pieces I'm like, oh, it doesn't have great hanger appeal. But I tried it on and put a belt with it or a scarf or paired it with some cute heels or a nice bracelet, and it worked for me. So just take your time, take a deep breath, don't be overwhelmed, and just look around and see what works for you.
Okay. Now, have you guys noticed more people coming to your site in recent months, especially when you have the Macklemore song and everyone's singing about thrifting? So you all know those sites are
Cincinnati Thrift
and
Black Girls Thrift too.
And ladies, thank you so much for stopping by. And you can learn more about the tips and get more advice at their blogs. Once again, Cincinnati Thrift and Black Girls Thrift too. Coming up, a program that helps motivate people to take charge of their lives. Stay with us.